Good afternoon. Welcome to Spring 2023 Convocation at the University of Lethbridge. My name is Sheila McManus, and I'm a professor of history. It is my pleasure to serve as platform marshal for this afternoon's ceremony. The convocation ceremony will begin in about 15 minutes. A professional photograph, sponsored by the University of Lethbridge Alumni Association, will be taken of each graduate's presentation on the platform. We hope this allows everyone to sit back and enjoy the occasion. For safety reasons, and to be considerate of the other guests, we ask that you refrain from moving around. For those who want to take pictures, you are encouraged to do so from your seat, as this will ensure you don't miss the presentation of your graduate. In the unlikely event of an emergency, please remain calm and follow the instructions of our staff. If an evacuation becomes necessary, you will be directed up to the track level and safely out of the building. For those of you in the bleachers and on the track, your nearest exit may be behind you. I ask that you turn off your cell phones and other electronic devices before the ceremony begins. I also invite you to browse through the program and to listen to the University of Lethbridge Wind Orchestra under the direction of Hannah Hubley. I would like to draw your attention to the screens above, where you will be able to watch the graduands and the platform party process along the pathway to the gymnasium. The procession has arrived. Please rise if you are able. Chancellor Terry Whitehead.
I declare this convocation to be assembled.
Oki, and welcome to the University of Lethbridge. Our university's Blackfoot name is Aniskim, meaning Sacred Buffalo Stone. The University of Lethbridge acknowledges and deeply appreciates the Siksikaitsitapis people's connection to their traditional territory. We, as people living and benefiting from Blackfoot Confederacy territory, honor the traditions of people who have cared for this land since time immemorial. We recognize the diverse population of Indigenous peoples who attend the University of Lethbridge and the contributions these Indigenous peoples have made in shaping and strengthening the university community in the past, present, and in the future. Please remain standing for the national anthem and the reflection. I invite Holly Kletke to lead us in O Canada. Holly graduated this morning with a Bachelor of Music with a focus on vocal performance. After graduation, she will continue to work at the University of Lethbridge with aspirations to pursue law school in the future. I invite Blaise Bastien to lead the reflection. Blaise is graduating from the Dhillon School of Business with a degree in Human Resources and Labor Relations and would like to pursue a career in human resources. Graduates, the reflection is printed on the back of your program.
Fellow graduates, please join me in the reading of the reflection. Let us begin this celebration of our academic achievements, the culmination of years of hard work, by considering how we have achieved success and how we shall build on it in the future. Let us acknowledge those who built this community of scholarship, which has broadened our understanding and our horizons. Let us thank our faculty, staff, families, friends, fellow students, and all who make this community of learning possible. They have taught us so much. Let us remember that our educational journeys, which led to our degrees, diplomas, and certificates, are valuable in themselves, not just means to other ends. Let us use all we have learned to challenge the world through the eyes of educated citizens and make it a better place for others who follow. Let our motto, Fiat Lux, let there be light, remind us of the responsibility we accept to ensure that we will make a difference and build a better society.
I would like to invite Troy and Julius Delaney to perform the traditional University of Lethbridge honor song, written and gifted to the university by Dr. Leroy Littlebear, Vice Provost, Iniskim Indigenous Relations, Distinguished Niitsitapi Scholar, 2004 Honorary Degree Recipient, Professor Emeritus, and 2003 Alumnus of the Year. I invite President and Vice Chancellor Mike Mann to deliver the report to Convocation. Please be seated.
Eminent Chancellor, honored guests, graduates, and proud family members and friends, welcome to Convocation at the University of Lethbridge, and welcome to our guests who are joining us on streaming video, including my wife, Maureen. To begin, I wish to recognize that our university rests on traditional Blackfoot land. Oki, Nixu, Kuwawa. A Blackfoot welcome to you and our friends and relatives from all Indigenous communities. I want to begin by extending my most sincere congratulations to those of you celebrating today. Congratulations to graduates from the class of 2023, and a warm welcome back to our alumni from 2020 and 2021 joining us today. Congratulations. It is wonderful to have you all back on campus taking part in this important academic tradition. We are honored that you are here today celebrating your achievements. I am myself especially sentimental as this is my last convocation as President and Vice Chancellor of the University of Lethbridge. Like many of you here today, I too am reflecting on my time at the University of Lethbridge. Believe it or not, I think there are some parallels between your experiences and mine. My time here was marked by an intellectual exploration of many sorts, deep immersion in my chosen field, and hard work undertaken alongside a variety of individuals who I have come to know as my friends. I hope you can say the same thing. I'm sure you've also all agreed that the experience we had was not a straight path. In fact, it was pretty windy, if not twist and turny. And certainly there were departures along the way. We couldn't have foreseen those things that would arise during your years here as students, forcing us all to learn new ways of working together, of creating community, and of supporting one another during this extraordinary time. Your return to campus marked this significant milestone for friends, family, and loved ones, and it reflects the spirit of hope and resilience that helped us all get through those times. I can say with great, great pride that you, the graduates here today, have proven yourself to be engaged thinkers, critical problem solvers, and greatly impassioned leaders. Throughout your time here, you've encountered a diversity of perspective, and you've engaged in all sorts of conversations in which you've agreed and disagreed with colleagues, faculty, and your friends. But you have shown the courage to celebrate diversity, creativity, and equality, characteristics reinforced daily as exceedingly important to our collective well-being. I'm proud to say that these values are reflected in the accomplishments being recognized today. As students, your enthusiasm for learning, your understanding and compassion, and your big ideas have been an inspiration to all of us. Finance major Jace Norlin is an excellent example. He took part in the Rotman International Trading Competition in 2022, competing against 53 teams from all around the world in simulated markets. Jace's team placed within the top 11. Jace is studying for his chartered financial analyst exam and plans to continue in his career in Lethbridge in the community with the Davis Auto Group. Congratulations, Jace, and best of luck in the future. As the story of all of your own lives unfurl, I am confident that each of you will adapt as our world changes and as your own priorities and goals evolve. Each of you has the knowledge and the ability to rise to these challenges, to help transform our world for the better, for your own future, and for generations to follow. While some of you may already have embarked on the first stages of your professional careers, others of you may have decided to continue your education through graduate work or other professional training. Whatever your path and wherever you are going next, I urge you to imagine a brighter future and to figure out what your own contributions will be, because that is our university's greatest purpose. Graduates like you have the knowledge and the skills needed in communities around Canada and indeed around the globe. You're graduating into a world full of change and uncertainty, one with many complex challenges and few easy answers. And you have an important role to play in shaping our collective futures. I know you are absolutely up to the challenge. Each of you can ask questions and seek answers, follow your interests, your curiosities, and your motivations, and seek to leave your own positive mark on the world. Like alumna Kathleen Bone, who is graduating for a third time as she receives her Master of Science in Management. Her thesis focuses on immigration, specifically looking into how new immigrants in the area obtain settlement resources. She is the recipient of a Social Sciences and Humanities Research Council of Canada grant and intends to pursue a PhD in the future. Congratulations, Kathleen. And Kathleen is just one example of many. As graduates, you are now part of an alumni community that spans industries and sectors and includes almost 55,000 individuals making significant contributions in communities around the world. These are qualities exemplified in today's honorary degree recipient, the Honorable Fred Bradley. A former cabinet minister and longtime MLA, Mr. Bradley has spent a lifetime serving his community, the province and the country as a community builder, steward of natural resources, and champion of democratic ideals. Born and raised in the Crow's Nest Pass, he remained an advocate for the area throughout his time in office and continues to serve the region even today. We are honored to recognize Mr. Bradley during today's ceremony, and I look forward to hearing from him later in the program. He is an outstanding example of how individuals can use their knowledge to discover and their ideas to leave the world a little better than where they found it. So, as you set your sights on what lies ahead after leaving our campus, I encourage you to look within and consider how you can contribute in ways big and small. Consider your values and reflect on what pursuits feel meaningful and provide you with fulfillment. Ask yourself, how can I shape a future that reflects what I have learned? If each of us follows those simple steps, we will carry UW Lethbridge with us. Together, our contributions to communities near and far will highlight the real and the powerful change our university is enabling. It has been an absolute honor to be part of that experience for the past 13 years here at the U of L, and I want to thank you for letting me be a part of the ride. Students, faculty, staff, senior leaders, board and Senate members, alumni, community members, friends and family have all been a part of my journey, and I thank them all for their support. I'm sure you too have a similar circle of inspiration and support, and I encourage you to continue to draw on that network as you start the next steps of your journey. I am so grateful that I've gotten to know many of you and be inspired by so many of you. Again, congratulations to everyone celebrating today. Thank you for being here. Fiat Lux.
At this time, I would like to recognize several distinguished members of the Chancellor's Party. Please hold your applause. Craig Coburn, Professor of Geography and member of the Board of Governors. Karen Gunn, member of the Board of Governors. Karen Reed, member of the Board of Governors. Nikki Van Mulligan, member of the Board of Governors. Nicole Bach, member of the Board of Governors. Dr. George Giemer, 2011 honorary degree recipient and member of the Pronghorn Hall of Fame. Dr. Dennis Connolly, Professor Emeritus, Department of Math, and 2017 honorary degree recipient. Lindy Shade, Manager of Augustine Student Services. And finally, Olu Awoshiga, Associate Professor of Statistics and University of Lethbridge Faculty Association Representative. I invite Fred Bradley, honorary degree recipient, and Cindy Bester, Senate member, to rise and come forward.
Fred Bradley's life of public service began as a student working in his family's general store, teaching him the values of community and honest work. After assisting to manage the family business, Bradley ran for public office to represent his community at the provincial level and served 5 terms as an MLA. During his terms in government, Bradley was instrumental in developing and implementing policy for the management of Alberta's air, land, and water resources. He also was devoted to recognizing and preserving the heritage of the province and specifically the unique history of his Crow's Nest Pass home, leading to the designation of Frank Slide, Leach Collieries, and Lille as provincial historic sites and Coleman as a national historic site. For his commitment to serving the citizens of the Crow's Nest Pass, Alberta, and beyond, the University of Lethbridge is proud to confer upon Fred Bradley a Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
Fred Bradley, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, and all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto.
I present Dr. Fred Bradley. I invite Dr. Fred Bradley to present the address to the graduands.
Okay, welcome. Eminent Chancellor, President, Board Chair, honored guests, family, friends, and most importantly, graduands. It is truly humbling to be conferred with this honorary degree today. I would like to thank my nominator, those who provided references, and the Senate for confirming this degree on me. I'd like to acknowledge and dedicate this honor to the hardworking people of the Crow's Nest Pass, without whose inspiration and support, many of the accomplishments attributed to me would not have been possible. I'd like to thank my family, my brother and sister who are here, my niece and nephew, my partner David, for their support in my life's journey. And I also note there are many of my friends in the crowd who are members of the Crow's Nest Mountain Climbing, Caving, and Cavorting Expedition, and we will be out in the hills of the Crow's Nest Pass this summer for our 52nd expedition. Well, we'll say that around the campfire. Each of you, the graduates convocating today, have worked very hard, endured very difficult times and adversity, the challenges of COVID, remote learning, social isolation. All of you certainly earned and deserve the diplomas which you will receive today. Congratulations on persevering to achieve your goals. So if I may I bask in your accomplishments? And in so doing, I'd like to offer a few thoughts and advice I have received over the years. I was fortunate in the summer of 1966, before entering grade 12, to meet two gentlemen, Joe Clark and Peter Lougheed, who were campaigning for a local candidate in a provincial by-election in the constituency of Pincher Creek, Crow's Nest. Neither were household names at the time. Both have been mentors and teachers, people who have had significant impact in shaping my values, my career path, and the opportunities and challenges I have faced. From Joe Clark, I learned so much, from his approach to governance to his view of Canada as a community of communities. I learned to appreciate the importance of consultation with all sectors of society, including those who may not have been a political supporter. To not only listen, but to always follow through with action, and most importantly, how to be an effective representative. Let me give you an example. While knocking on doors in the 1972 federal election with then-candidate Joe Clark in East Coleman in the Crow's Nest Pass, several residents welcomed and invited us into their homes. These people immigrated from Eastern Europe. They were very hospitable. They offered us something to drink, and it was not non-alcoholic. After chatting, Joe asked them to consider voting for him. The response received from many was surprising. I would like to, Mr. Clark, but I'm not eligible to vote. They have lived in Canada for over 40 years. Their children could vote. Their grandchildren were Canadian citizens, but they were not themselves. Those law-abiding citizens told us they'd been applying for citizenship every 5 years for decades, and each time they had been turned down with no explanation. The thinking was their participation in a labor strike in the Crow's Nest Pass 40 years previous had put a black mark on their record. Once Joe became their MP, he went to bat for them. One of the proudest and happiest moments in their lives was the day they received their Canadian citizenship. That was an example of effective representation and stuck with me, and I tried to emulate during my years as a member of the legislature. Peter Lougheed taught me always to take a principled approach to governing and the value of teamwork. Lougheed hated the word power. When a government MLA said in caucus, "We have the power to do this or to do that," Lougheed would interrupt them and respond quite strongly. People have not given us power through our election, but the responsibility to govern in the best interests of all Albertans, regardless of whether they voted for us or not. Those were a few of the lessons and principles I learned from Joe Clark, the 16th Prime Minister of Canada, and Peter Lougheed, Alberta's 10th Premier. Now, what's my advice to you? And please forgive me if you've heard some of these pearls of wisdom before. First, today may be the end for some of you of your formal education, but the truth is only the beginning of the rest of your life. Life is a continuous journey of learning, challenges, and new experiences. Keep an open mind, embrace change, take on challenges. What's the alternative? A closed mind, stagnation, and summits never conquered. Take time to really look at the fork in the road. Do you take the traveled road or the road less traveled? It is a choice. Life is full of choices. Choose wisely. Thinking about the meaning of truth in a changing world, what is truth? How is truth determined? Whose truth is true? Is opinion truth? How do we determine truth in a world of conflicting ideas and opinions? Is everything black or white, or do we live with continuous shades of gray? When I turned to the Alberta Research Council, I learned that major corporate research and innovation organizations throughout the world valued persons with a degree in philosophy over those with distinguished marks in engineering or the sciences. What was most important was not rote learning, but the ability to think critically. Critical thinking is needed in today's world now more than ever. The following advice I've taken from Stephen Jaroslawski, a respected Canadian philanthropist and businessman, advice which I recommend to you, and to paraphrase, he said, "Base your life and business decisions on accurate, honest information that has been thought through from all angles, examined for its accuracy, and undergone rigorous risk assessment. Ensure that you have thought through your decisions and understand their consequences and impacts. Only you can do that critical thinking for yourself. Do not rely on AI. And then, only after that, go out and act on it. And most important, ensure all your decisions are based on ethical values. If you're honest in your decisions and live by ethics, that will inspire trust. It is gaining the trust of others that it will ensure success in life. And don't take trust for granted. It is really difficult to earn, but can be lost in a heartbeat. My final message to each of you graduates is to stay involved in supporting and building your community, whether it be through public service or volunteering with an athletic, social, or social benefit organization. You will be rewarded immensely by giving back, and you will ensure that your community thrives by your participation and involvement. I witnessed this in action when I worked to promote democracy in Ukraine and saw its people nurture, develop, and create a strong civil society. to build and support their communities and defend their democracy. We can all learn from them the importance of building strong communities, its value, and their sacrifice. Slava Ukraini, Heroyam Slava, and finally, congratulations to all the graduates. Best wishes and good luck to each of you for success in your future career and wherever life's journey takes you.
I would like to introduce the University of Lethbridge Wind Orchestra, led by Hannah Hubley, who will now perform the musical selection. I ask that you please remain seated while they perform Debussy by Leighton Hebert. We are about to begin the conferral process, during which each degree candidate will be presented to Convocation. Before the conferral process begins, I would like to remind everyone about photographs. A professional photograph, sponsored by the University of Lethbridge Alumni Association, will be taken of each graduate as they cross the stage and shake hands with the Chancellor. Instructions for ordering this photo can be found inside the back cover of your Convocation program. We hope this allows everyone to sit back and enjoy the occasion. For safety reasons and to be considerate of other guests, we ask that you refrain from moving around during the conferral. For those who want to take pictures, you are encouraged to do so from your seat, as this will ensure you don't miss the presentation of your graduate. I also want to direct your attention to the south side of our platform. Graduate Students Association Vice President Academic Catherine Anderson-Bain and Students' Union President Malika Thomas will extend congratulations on behalf of the student body. University of Lethbridge Alumni Association Vice President Nick Gabin will present graduates with an alumni pin, symbolizing their membership in the University of Lethbridge Alumni Association. The parchment that the candidate brings to the ceremony celebrates the completion of the requirements for the conferral process. The degree becomes official only when it has been conferred by the Chancellor. Provost and Vice President Academic Erasmus Okine.
Eminent Chancellor, it is my privilege to present the degree, diploma, and certificate candidates.
In accordance with the statutes of the province of Alberta, I confer upon all candidates the degrees, diplomas, and certificates to which they are entitled, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto.
Dean Jackie Rice.
Eminent Chancellor, it is my privilege to present the candidates approved by the School of Graduate Studies.
The following candidates are awarded the degree Master of Science Management. Adedebo Samuel Adiogon. Gurinder Singh Grewal. And the last candidate in this category, Sakura Afrin Oni. Dean Carey Godfrey.
Eminent Chancellor, it is my privilege to present the candidates approved by the Dhillon School of Business.
The following candidates are awarded the degree Bachelor of Management. Michaela Elaine Adams, with distinction. Nana Kweku Oduro Afel, with distinction. Tanbir Ahmed. Just check it. Rachel Edith Ammon, with great distinction. Spencer James Oss, with distinction. Oluwanifemi Peace Ashani. Chantal Maria Berry, with distinction. Congratulations. Blaise Thomas Bastien. Congratulations. Steve Bennett. Carter Thomas Bergman. Carly Krista Bestplug, with great distinction. Yeah, sure. Make up your mind.
That's good.
Riley Blakeney, with distinction. Tyler David Bruce, with great distinction. Haley Dawn Bruder. Congratulations. Jesse Wyatt Bruised, with great distinction. Ethan James Campbell. Kaylee Nicole Canales, with distinction. Rachel Ann Clark, with distinction. You're welcome. Justin Stefan Coder, with distinction. Joshua Christopher Cranston. Lizzie Jade Margaret Rose Crowchild. Congratulations. So we're seeing you in person, not on the screen. Out to the square, Ellis. Ellis Elizabeth Dale, with great distinction. Congratulations. Francis Dang. Congratulations. Amy Lynn Davies. Congratulations. Go ahead. Kyle Douglas Davies, with great distinction. Congratulations. Catherine Lee de Guzman. Congratulations. Go ahead. Michael Mark DiBiasio, with great distinction. Congratulations. Jonas Peter Neil Denbach. Congratulations. Jacob Michael Denowden with distinction. Congratulations. Thank you. Go ahead. Emily Ann Dykow. Square. Diogo de Holanda Cavalcanti Diaz. Congratulations. Parker Miles Dunn with great distinction. Congratulations. Thank you. Go ahead. Tamara Marianne Ebler with distinction. Congratulations. Peyton Jinlong Erickson. Congratulations. Peter Fair. Congratulations. Go ahead. That's not confusing at all. No. Peter Fair. Gabriel Feng Yo William Fisher. Congratulations. Elzette Foury. Congratulations. Kirk Cameron Fraser. Congratulations. Luis Andrés Galdames. Yusuf Adel Gabor. Congratulations. Robert James Gilbertson with distinction. Joshua Ethan Gervitz. Congratulations. Talise Jesse Godberson. Congratulations. Ronan Graham. Congratulations. Jamie Aspen Harris. Congratulations. Luke Alexander Heel with great distinction. Congratulations. Bradley Marlin Hogg. Congratulations. Rylan Daniel Howard with distinction. Ryan Jonathan Hubble with distinction. Mackenzie Avery Hutchison. Congratulations. Christopher Irvin Hines. Congratulations. Devansh Jaitley. Congratulations. Spencer Michael James. Congratulations. Christopher John Joza. Congratulations. MD Rizal Karim. Congratulations. Rajinder Kaur with distinction. Congratulations. Gurleen Kaur. Congratulations. Kiranjeet Kaur. Congratulations. Kismet Kaur. Roop Sandan Kaur. Congratulations. Kayla Page Carney. Amna Khwaja. Congratulations. Jordan Joseph Patrick Kushnerek. Patrick Byron Larson. Nixon Lee. Congratulations. James Christopher Mariner. Michael Patrick Francis McAvoy with great distinction. Sloan Patrick McGannon with distinction. Jason William Austin McEwen. Ruby Juniper McMurdo. Congratulations. Alina Amin Merchant, with great distinction. Alicia Javed Merchant. Congratulations. Sarah Louise Miller, with great distinction. Congratulations. Narinder Mittal. Congratulations. Nathan Mark Moot, with distinction. Congratulations. Logan Rennie Monks. Congratulations. Esther Wanjiku Muthoni. Hassan Nadim. Tony Lee Wayne. Alistair Alexander Nickel. Congratulations. Erin Michelle Nishikawa. Congratulations. Jace Kelly Norland, with great distinction. Congratulations. Sydney Reese Norrie, with distinction. Kofowarola Omowunmi Ogunfowora, with distinction. Joselle Esper Kunanan Pagio, with great distinction. Sharon Hermit Kaur Panesar, with great distinction. Congratulations. Samantha Patterson. Congratulations. Rhett W. Pernell, with great distinction. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Amy Marie Louise Perry. Congratulations. Morgan Edwin Price, with distinction. Taylor Nicole Raisler. Brittany Ann Rempel. Congratulations. Drake Austin Richards. Taylor Joyce Rivard, with distinction. Congratulations. Caden Taylor Romanuk. Justin Cale Roselle, with great distinction. Jordan Robert Roy, with great distinction. Brenda Natalie Ruiz, with distinction.
Nice, thank you.
Abbas Safoui Khazradashti, with great distinction. Logan Michael Salm, with great distinction. Congratulations. Nate Albert Schlenker, with great distinction. Congratulations. Kirk Dietmar Schornstein, with distinction. Congratulations. Jaden Lee Schwartz, with distinction. Congratulations. Samuel Glenn Scora, with great distinction. Noman Hussein Siddiqui. Congratulations. Roop Singh Sidhu. Congratulations. Mandeep Singh. Congratulations. Sushmita Singh. Congratulations. Micheline Tashina Helen Slay. Caitlin Pauline Small. Trefton Bailey Snee. Amber Dawn Marie Svein Bjornsson with great distinction. Almar Abao Tejano. Go ahead. Thank you. Almarie Abao Tejano. Nelson Camilo TK. Shivani Devari. Olivia Rose Toms. Congratulations. Noah Dale Tribuck. Congratulations. Thank you. Sandra Maria Ubeda Gutierrez. Congratulations. Joelle Amy Van Dam with distinction. Congratulations. Dune Gabriel Wald. Kennedy Kiragu Wanjohi. Riley Andrew Wilmot. Zachary Thomas Wise. Tyler Matthew Yee. Congratulations. Sampara Yongya. Congratulations. And the last candidate in this category, Jia Yu Zhang. The following candidates are awarded the Post-Bachelor Certificate in Management. Amandeep Kaur Gattari. Congratulations. Saida Fatima Hossein. Serge Ntayram Pebura. And the last candidate in this category, Emma Carly Shaber. The following candidates are awarded the combined post-bachelor certificates in accounting. Daisy Kamosal Bantasan. Congratulations. Rina Cartina. Edwin Jr. Galano Umel. Congratulations. The following candidate is awarded a management certificate. Mario Joseph Bruno Pagliarici. Congratulations. Provost and Vice President Academic, Erasmus Okine.
The candidates who will now be presented are graduates of combined degree programs. The 5-year combined programs provide students with the opportunity to meet the requirements for 2 degrees offered by 2 different faculties or schools. Eminent Chancellor, it is my privilege to present the candidates for the combined degrees programs in management. I invite the deans of the faculties and schools appropriate to each degree to rise and congratulate the graduates.
The following candidates are awarded the degrees Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Management. Seth Daniel DeCare, Bachelor of Management with distinction. Michaela Rose Koshuta, Bachelor of Arts with great distinction, Bachelor of Management with great distinction. Congratulations. Grace Mayforth Kraus. Congratulations. Matthew Joseph Victor Lemire. Congratulations. Brittany Lynn Ridd. Congratulations. And the last candidate in this category, Alyssa Caitlin Tuck, Bachelor of Arts with great distinction, Bachelor of Management with great distinction. The following candidates are awarded the degrees Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Management. Shannon Obanai Abada. Congratulations. Renee Elena Nicole Arsenault, Bachelor of Management with distinction. Mark George Charles Betts, Bachelor of Science with great distinction, Bachelor of Management with distinction. Morgan Lee Hammond, Bachelor of Science with distinction, Bachelor of Management with distinction. Congratulations. Jocelyn Musifu Mazuya Kaloa, Bachelor of Science with great distinction, Bachelor of Management with great distinction. Donovan Gareth Lee. Congratulations. Destiny Hope Lenhart, Bachelor of Science with distinction, Bachelor of Management with great distinction. Matthew Richard Reese Nahernick, Bachelor of Science with distinction, Bachelor of Management with distinction. Congratulations. Morgan Shea Parsons, Bachelor of Science with distinction. And the last candidate in this category, Gerald Desmond Reedwin. Congratulations. The following candidate is awarded the degrees Bachelor of Fine Arts New Media and Bachelor of Management. Ryan Nagapusonam. The following candidates are awarded the degrees Bachelor of Health Sciences and Bachelor of Management. Megan Tiffany Drought, Bachelor of Health Sciences with great distinction, Bachelor of Management with distinction. And the last candidate in this category, Aisha Mian. Provost and Vice President Academic, Erasmus Okine.
Eminent Chancellor, it is my privilege to present all remaining candidates listed in the program in absentia.
I confer upon the remaining candidates the degrees, diplomas, or certificates to which they are entitled.
We are about to begin the platform procession process for our 2020 and 2021 graduates, during which each degree holder will be presented to Convocation. It is our honor to be able to welcome these alumni back to celebrate their achievements on stage, as they were unable to participate in an in-person Convocation ceremony due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Provost and Vice President Academic, Erasmus Okine.
Eminent Chancellor, it is my privilege to present the degree holders.
In accordance with the statutes of the province of Alberta, I have conferred upon the successful candidates the degree to which they are entitled, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto.
The following candidates were awarded the degree Bachelor of Management. Deepika Sharma. Jasleen Flora. Jessica Elizabeth Moon. Congratulations. And the last candidate, Mitchell Dean Weeb. In this category. Oh, wait, forever. The actual last candidate in this category, Imran Waleed. Dean Carey Godfrey.
Eminent Chancellor, Michaela Kashuta has successfully completed all the requirements for the combined degrees of Bachelor of Arts and the Bachelor of Management, and was awarded great distinction in the completion of both degrees. In addition to her academic success, Michaela has also earned her co-op designation following the completion of 3 co-op work terms. One of Michaela's professors stated that she is the ideal student, curious, bright, humble, and unafraid of challenges. Another professor said, Michaela distinguished herself in many extracurricular and supplementary academic efforts, and her ability to write a strong lit review is far beyond what one would expect of an undergraduate student. She also demonstrated intelligence, diligence, and impressive work ethic. I was especially impressed by her attention to detail. Another professor noted, Michaela represented the Dhillon School of Business at the November 2021 Society for Marketing Advances Conference in Orlando, Florida, and her presentation was so well done that the audience members could not believe she was an undergraduate student. Michaela is continuing her studies this fall, starting her MSc in Management at the Dhillon School. Faculty members who have had her as a student are excited to continue to work with her and indicate that she is very deserving of the Dhillon School's undergraduate gold medal this year. It is my privilege to present Michaela Kashuta, whose academic excellence has qualified her for the recognition, and to present her with the Dhillon School of Business gold medal.
Board of Governors Chair, Dean Gallimore.
I'd like to take a moment and recognize an integral member of the University of Lethbridge at his last convocation ceremony. Can our President and Vice Chancellor, Mike Mann, please rise? Before I start the formal words, just relay a small conversation I had with a friend of mine in Calgary this week. He was talking and he says, well, who's this Mike Mann guy you've been talking about for years? And I says, well, has he been around for a while? And I says, actually, he's been here 13 years. My friend's response was, and he hasn't graduated yet? So I did not tell him that maybe you had some degrees from lesser known institutions, but he thought we should give you one. In any event, Dr. Michael J. Mann was installed as the 6th President and Vice Chancellor of the University of Lethbridge in 2010 and concludes his 13-year term in this position on June 30th, 2023. Dr. Mann was committed to building a comprehensive destination university in Western Canada. During his first term, Dr. Mann introduced Destination 2020, the University of Lethbridge Strategic Plan. Under this plan, Dr. Mann initiated the Destination Project, a monumental construction project whereby he was successful in securing a $260 million investment from the Government of Alberta, which resulted in the building of our Science Commons, a state-of-the-art science and academic building. In his second term, Dr. Mann built a successful partnership with MasterCard Foundation, who in turn provided funds for new initiatives to further connect the university to both local and international communities, and more importantly, Indigenous communities in Southern Alberta. Dr. Mann has held several standing provincial and national commitments related to post-secondary institutions. He served as the chair of the Council of Post-Secondary Presidents of Alberta, as chair of the Board of Directors for Universities Canada, and a number of other boards, including Canadian University Sports, Alberta Economic Development Authority, the Canadian Olympic Committee, and the Coaching Association of Canada. Dr. Mann is the recipient of the Queen's Diamond Jubilee Medal, and one of his proudest moments was becoming an honorary member of the Kainai Chieftainship of the Blood Tribe in Southern Alberta. His Blackfoot name is Ipassoas, or Morning Star. Dr. Mann holds a PhD in education from the University of North Carolina in Chapel Hill. His current research is in the field of disability studies and sport for development. As President and Vice Chancellor since July 2010, some fun facts related to the convocation: he has presided over 55 convocation ceremonies, has a signature on over 22,000 parchments, and has greeted on stage over 14,000 new alumni, including those of you today. At this time, I would like to formally recognize his contributions and dedication by presenting him with the University of Lethbridge pronghorn. This sculpture is a replica of the original model by Cornelius Martins. Thank you, Mike, for all your contributions to the university over the last 13 years. We can all be seated. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to draw your attention to the screens above for a video compilation of some of the highlights over the past 13 years under Mike Mann's leadership.
With each convocation and each crossing of the stage, a page is turned. We have to roll back the clock nearly 13 years to reach the start of this chapter in University of Lethbridge history, a chapter that begins in 2010, when Dr. Mike Mann was installed as U Lethbridge's 6th president and vice chancellor, marking the beginning of an era of growth, innovation, and partnerships, as the institution matured into one of the country's leading academic and research-intensive universities. As we take a look back at a few institutional highlights, 2011 will be remembered for the historic contribution of Dr. Jim Coots, who donated his homestead property and a significant portion of his art collection to the university, establishing the Coots Centre for Western Canadian Heritage. As the calendar flipped to 2012, U Lethbridge renewed its commitment to liberal education, and the institution was named Canada's Research University of the Year, and Playday debuted, bringing community members to campus for fun on Family Day. 2013 saw the university's physical presence grow both on campus and across southern Alberta. Building momentum was the theme of 2014. Destination 2022, the strategic plan, was released and outlined 5 priorities for the university. 2015 was marked by a significant achievement in athletics, as the 2007, 8, and 9 CIS champion Pronghorns women's rugby team was inducted into the Alberta Sports Hall of Fame. Shovels hit the ground in 2016 as the community gathered for the official sod turning for a new science building as part of the Destination project. And construction began on the largest development on campus since the original construction of University Hall in 1969. Progress on the Destination project continued into 2017 when U Lethbridge embarked on a year-long celebration of its 50th anniversary, introducing an official song and tartan to U Lethbridge lore. 2018 saw significant gifts to the university, which established the Dhillon School of Business and the Dr. Margaret Perkins Hess Gallery. After years of planning and construction, Science Commons opened with a bang in 2019. Designed to foster transdisciplinary research, Science Commons transformed campus and the southern Alberta landscape, and is regarded as the most advanced facility for science education and research in Canada. Also in 2019, Charles Weaselhead was named the university's 14th chancellor, marking the first time the position had been held by an Indigenous person. And in a move to support Indigenous youth, a $15 million partnership between the MasterCard Foundation, the Blackfoot Confederacy, and U Lethbridge was formed. With the onset of the new decade, 2020 was highlighted with U Lethbridge achieving its highest ever position in the annual Maclean's University Rankings report, placing 2nd overall in the primarily undergraduate classification. The university welcomed students back to campus for the fall 2021 term after about 18 months of remote delivery due to the pandemic. And Shine, the campaign for the University of Lethbridge, came to a close, raising $103 million and engaging more than 20,000 alumni. The campaign advanced the university and all of southern Alberta. The U Lethbridge alumni family grew to more than 50,000 in 2022 as the university celebrated the first inclusive education graduates, as well as a record number of Indigenous graduates at Spring Convocation. 2022 also marked the start of a record-breaking run for Pronghorns in the pool, with the swim team earning the program's first national medals since 2005, and diving into 2023 by sending its largest ever contingent of swimmers to U Sports Nationals. Rec rooms were introduced across campus in 2023, and U Lethbridge became the first post-secondary institution to sign on as a supporter of the Buffalo Treaty. Each convocation marks a significant personal moment for its participants. This year, we celebrate the class of 2023 and thank President Mann for his dedication to the university, our students, and the community over the last 13 years. As your stories continue, remember we are all pronghorns and are forever blue and gold.
I invite Nick Gavin, University of Lethbridge Alumni Association Vice President, to bring greetings on behalf of the University of Lethbridge Alumni Association.
Okay. That's a pretty hard thing to follow up on Mike Mann there, but I will say that I started school here in 2012 under Mike Mann's presidency. I did my 4 or 5 years. I started a co-op under Mike Mann's presidency on his legacy, the Destination Project. And to this day, I still work with Mike Mann, and it is a pleasure. So I know nothing else, and I have to say, I will miss you, and we will miss you. So thank you for everything you have done. Graduates. Graduates, congratulations and welcome to the University of Lethbridge alumni community, a community that is now almost 55,000 strong. The University of Lethbridge alumni are engaged thinkers, critical problem solvers, and impassioned leaders who are making a difference around the world. Thanks to your hard work, you have gained the knowledge, the experience, and the personal and professional connections to make your own discoveries and positive changes. Wherever the road takes you, don't forget the classmates, the professors, the friends, and the staff who inspired and stood by you. Don't forget the experiences that shaped you. And don't forget that the alumni community is here to support you and celebrate your accomplishments. I invite you to share your alumni story, starting with today's celebration. The University of Lethbridge Alumni Association is offering a free photo of you crossing the stage in cap and gown. To access your photo, use the information on the back of your alumni booklet that I handed to you today. Post your picture on social media with the hashtag ULethGrad2023 and/or ULethAlumni. Today, you become an ambassador for the University of Lethbridge and its alumni. The success you enjoy will inspire students and other fellow alumni. As alumni, we also play an important role in the future of our university. I encourage you to get involved, both on our campuses and from afar. Get involved with the Alumni Association, volunteer with events, or mentor another student. Stay connected and continue to share your alumni stories. Enjoy today's celebration, and once again, congratulations.
Chancellor Terry Whitehead.
I ask that our graduates and honorary degree recipient please rise as they are able. I now ask the graduates, including our honorary degree recipient, to move the tassel on your cap to the left-hand side to signify the change in your status from graduand to graduate. Please join me in congratulating our newest University of Lethbridge alumni. Graduates, please remain standing, and our honorary degree recipient may be seated. As we say farewell to you, our spring 2023 graduates, I wish to acknowledge the faculty, staff, and members of the Senate and Board of Governors who have worked hard to help see you through your years here at the university. I also want to recognize and acknowledge the parents, family, and friends who have supported you throughout your studies and who share in the joy and excitement of your success. A special thank you to family and friends who traveled to support graduates from our Calgary campus. Graduates, please join me in acknowledging them. More than 50,000 people have crossed the stage as you have today. Would all University of Lethbridge alumni present here today please also rise to be recognized. Graduates and alumni, please be seated. I invite everyone here today to enjoy conversations over refreshments on the second level immediately following the ceremony.
We ask that you remain standing for the recession until the Chief Marshal, bearing the mace, followed by the platform party and the graduates, have departed. Eminent Chancellor.
Convocation is dismissed.
Please rise if you are able.